Hello everyone, summer is almost here, it's coming, and that means that we really need to protect our skin from the sun. So I'm going to be talking about sunscreens today. So we know that sunscreen protect our skin from harmful UV ray, which causes sun damage, sunburn, and increase the risk of getting skin cancer. Therefore, sunscreen is essential for protecting our skin from the sun. Let's talk about the different forms of sunscreen. First, there is the lotion, which is the most common form of sunscreen. It is very easy to apply and gives great coverage. Lotion is suitable for use on any body parts like the face, the arm, and the legs. Since lotion is easy to formulate, it comes in wide ranges of SPF that meets your needs. And then there is spray sunscreen. Spray sunscreen is convenient and easy to use on large areas of the body like the legs and the back. It is also quick to apply and it dries quickly, so it's perfect for those who are short on time. However, it's difficult to achieve a complete coverage, so it is recommended to rub the product into your skin to ensure complete coverage. There is also gel sunscreen. Gel sunscreen is recommended for anyone with oily skin. If you have oily skin and when you apply sunscreen, your skin just feels like it's covered in heavy grease. Therefore, gel is a very lightweight option. It is also easy to apply, it dries quickly, leaving a matte finish. So it's also a good option to apply under makeup. Gel sunscreen is less likely to clog your pores and cause breakouts. So it's recommended for anyone with acne skin or sensitive skin as well. There is the stick sunscreen, which is my favorite form of sunscreen. It is convenient and mess-free, but it is recommended to apply on small areas like your face and your neck. I wouldn't apply a stick around big parts of your body like your legs or your back. They are very easy to apply and they provide good coverage. And they're also less likely to run or drip like a lotion or a spray sunscreen. The reason why I really love stick sunscreen is that I could just throw it in my bag, and whenever I need to reapply, I could just pop it open and quickly reapply and pop it back in my bag. I don't need to rub it in. It doesn't get my hands dirty. It's very quick and it's very easy. So that is why I love using a stick sunscreen. If you're worried about it not being clean, not being sanitized, and how it's dirty, what I do is that I have one that I apply on clean skin after I wash my face, after I do my whole skincare routine. I have one that I apply right away, and the one that's in my bag for when I have to reapply, I just use like a napkin and I just wipe the surface and then apply. If you are a real clean freak, I guess you could use like an alcohol wipe and wipe it off and let the alcohol evaporate and then apply onto your skin. But I never had a problem with it. Like, I've never broke out because I use a dirty sunscreen. And then lastly, there is powder. This is not my favorite form of sunscreen, but there is powder. So powder sunscreen is a very unique option. It is easy and quick to apply. It is perfect use for areas that tend to be oily or shiny, because the powder obviously is gonna help mattify your skin, absorb that extra oil you have. It is a great option for touch-up, you know, again, to throw it in your bags and carry it with you. However, the thing with powder is that it doesn't provide a complete coverage and you have to really apply frequently. Therefore, I would not use a powder as my main skin protector. Now let's move on to different types of sunscreens. There are 3 types of sunscreens: physical, chemical, and hybrid. Physical sunscreen contains natural minerals like zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. When a physical sunscreen is applied onto the skin, it creates a protective barrier that reflects the UV ray. So think of physical sunscreen like a magic shield that physically blocks the UV ray from entering your skin. So this type of sunscreen is recommended for anyone who has sensitive skin or who may have allergies to certain chemicals. It is also water resistant, not waterproof, but water resistant, making it an ideal choice for water activities or any outdoor activities where you will sweat a lot. So here's some pros about physical sunscreens. It provides immediate protection. It is great for anyone with sensitive skin. It offers broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB. It's also safe for coral reefs or marine life. So if you're out on the beach, it's not gonna harm any fish or corals or turtles or dolphins or any other sea creatures. However, the downside to physical sunscreen is that it leaves a white cast. It may feel heavy or greasy on the skin, and even though it's water resistant, it is recommended to reapply after sweating a lot or being in the water. It's mainly because like if you're in the water, you might dry off with a towel, and then the towel or like wiping your sweat off can also wipe the sunscreen off. So reapplying sunscreen is always recommended for any forms of sunscreen. Let's move on to chemical sunscreen. So chemical sunscreen is a type of sunscreens that work by absorbing the UV ray before it can penetrate the skin. It contains organic compounds like these. I'm not gonna try to read them, but I'll leave it here. And how these work is by absorbing the UV ray, transferring it into heat, and releasing it from the skin. So some pros about chemical sunscreen is that it is very lightweight on the skin. It is available in wide ranges of formulations, so lotions, powders, sprays, and it does not leave a white cast on your skin. Some downside to chemical sunscreen is that you have to wait 15 minutes. It may cause irritations or allergic reaction. It can break down more quickly than physical sunscreen. And not all, but some chemical sunscreen is harmful to marine life and coral reef. And lastly, there is the hybrid sunscreen. Hybrid sunscreens combine both physical and chemical filters, providing best of both worlds. It typically contains both physical and chemical active ingredients. This type of sunscreens provide excellent broad spectrum protection, and it is great for all skin types. It is important to note that even though it is great for all skin type, there are still active ingredients that you may be allergic to. So always do a patch test when testing out new sunscreen, just so that you don't get a reaction before you apply it all over your body. So how often should you reapply your sunscreen? It is recommended to apply sunscreen within every 2 hours. Some people say 1 hour, some people say 2 hours. I guess it depends on how exposed you are to the sun and how long you are exposed. So like for example, if you are at the beach, I would recommend that you apply it every hour. But you know, if you're going in and out of the sun, then maybe every 2 hours is recommended. If you are swimming or sweating a lot, you should reapply more frequently just to ensure that you have maximum protection. The best time to reapply sunscreen is 15 to 30 minutes before you go outside, just so that you give enough time for the sunscreen to really absorb into the skin. Alright, so that is it, this video about sunscreens. I hope that you learned something. I hope that this video was helpful. I definitely learned a lot when I was doing my research. If you have any questions or comments or recommendation for my next video, leave a comment below. Like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.